Have you ever thought that you can make a hand fan with thread? Today you will see it being done here. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, thank you for coming. Let's go to class. Hello everyone, welcome to class. So today we're going to be making hand fan. All right. So the materials we need for the hand fan is obviously the hand fan skeleton. This is the one I'm using. Can be easily bought in the market where they sell supplies for things like this. All right. This trimming, I need this trimming. And then I also need this. It's also a trimming. Then I need this packet of thread. You will see what I'll do with it. And this is Sego Gele material. All right. That's what I'm using. But then it depends on whatever material you want to use. But because I have this, I want to use it. All right. And glue. I'm using this glue. I'm still using my glue gun. You obviously need scissors and this Sego fabric or whatever fabric you want to use, you will place it like this and trace it out. And I'll cut it out. So I will now put it on fold because I need it in two places. Put it on fold and cut. So as I'm cutting, I'm going to leave just a little bit of excess. I'm not cutting exactly on the line. So now that we've cut it out, then I get this. So this is how it's going to look. Here, this one will be here, then the other one will be here. Apply glue on it. You can use any glue you want, but I decided to use this Evo-Stick glue. So after rubbing it, you go and keep it outside under the sun, or if there is no sun, put it under a fan just to dry. But remember that this drying is not to dry out entirely, just for the glue to become sticky, then you are good to go. So you repeat the same process at the other side. So be generous with the glue so that you get a very neat work. If you're not generous, you might miss some parts. Do not miss any part, even these edges, the round edges. So when I say it should dry, not I don't mean dry like sun dry. So some parts of the thing is dry, some still a little slightly wet. So but that's okay. So I will now place it the way I cut it. All right. This is how I cut it. Place it that way. Okay. So then I press it down on one side. Then I also go to this side, press it down. So this thing I've done here, I will still do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so you see what I have now is fully covered. Then I press the sides. Because of that excess I give, press it. There may still be some things to trim out, but still press it so that it will close well. So now that it's covered, I will now take this trimming for the this trimming is for here. So this is now where I will use my candle glue. So I raise this up a little. I haven't pressed here down because of this. So I put this here because of this glue here already, right? So it will stay. Press it down. Then I start wrapping it around. I'll wrap it around and make sure it does not leave any space. So if I now close it this way, it will cover. All right, this is hand fan that even a 10-year-old can do. All right, so I'm wrapping it and now. Please, it has to be very firm when you're wrapping it. Make sure that if not, it will shift though when you are done. So you make a mark on your fan. Make sure the mark is equal everywhere. So then here I will now continue because this place is okay. This is where I'm going to put my fringes. All right, so I repeat the same thing at the back. So, okay, so when you get the thread, make sure your razor blade is very sharp. Then cut it. Please maintain a straight line. Right? The next thing you will do, is to use a comb like this or anything you have. Divide it into three. Make sure it's equal. Try as much as possible. You may not get something very perfect, but no problem. So then you divide this one. So now we have three, right? So come closer. So put it in the machine like this. Okay. And so what I want to explain here is the needle you use is HA needle. If it's available in your area, HA needle size 16. That's what works here. And make sure that your tension, the bobbin case is very okay. And I think those are the things. Okay. So then I pick the other one, pass it and continue. Then so what I want to do just for safety purposes is I like to sew it twice. Okay, so I've sewn these ones, then I'll bring out the other one and sew it again. And I cut out this one again to sew. Then see what I've sewn, all the others I've made. Look at them. See all the others I've made. So what I'm now going to do is to go and fix them on the fan. Let's go. Have you subscribed to this channel? You are obviously getting value. Please subscribe, share, like, comment. These are the things that shows YouTube that I'm sharing value, and they will put my videos in front of people like you who want to learn how to make these things. So now you see what I have. Look at all of them. Okay, so see what we have. Now each one you get, you see it's still pulling out. All right, no problem. But watch what we are going to do. Hold it down. The ones pulling out are the ones that the machine could not catch. All right, so gently comb it down. So see how I'm fixing it. First of all, trim all this thread I used to sew it. Okay, so remember this line that we drew. Okay, we are going to stick to that line. So I will put my glue on that line and try to stick it. Press it down as much as possible. Okay, this is what we have. Then you come here again. Is that okay? So see what we have. Then I pick up another long one because they are in sizes. Okay, this is another long one. And comb it. Comb it. Please make sure your comb has a fine tooth. If it does not have a fine tooth, it's going to scatter what you've done. All right. We have combed. Then we put our glue on that line that we made. Okay. Then take this. Now you have to put it very close to the other one so that there will not even be any gap to show that it's not a continuous fringe. And remember to press down, press down, press, press, press. Okay, then so what you will have to do is arrange this thread, which are now fringes, into sizes: long, longer, longest. So the longest ones are the first ones I have fixed. The first two I have glued to the fan are the longest ones. So on that position, that's where you're going to fix the longest ones. So on both sides, both the either on both sides. All right. Then the medium ones, you fix them on the sides. What I mean is, as the fan is facing you, the left hand side and the right hand side, you fix them on that side. All right. And then the shortest ones, you fix them very close to the handle. So you remember that each one you'll get, you will comb it just like I'm combing here. Comb it to be very fine and neat, right, before you glue it to the fan. Then again, when you are done doing it, gluing it to one side, you are going to turn to the other side and continue the process. Okay, so you see what I have on this side. This is where I've put it. So when I'm done, I'm going to comb it out. All right, but for now, before the combing, let's do this side. So again, we start with the longest ones. So now the fan is done. You see how unique and beautiful it is. All right. So at that middle, if you choose to write a name, you buy your letters and write the name there. But for this one, I didn't write name, so I just made any design. So next, we're going to add trimmings again, and watch and see where I put the trimmings. Then you give it a one final comb. This is where you give it a very good comb. All right. Trim off everything that needs trimming out. Then add trimmings here. Look at how fine the trimmings made the fan look. So use any trimming of your choice, whatever you want to use, but this is the one I used for the job and I like it the way it is. All right, so after trimming it, I now put some little other designs in the middle, and that's it. Our fan is ready.